Nobel Prize laureate Sir Derek Walcott will be remembered for championing the cause for theatre. Sir Derek, who founded the Trinidad Theatre Workshop in 1959, died this morning in his native St. Lucia. Longtime friend Albert Laveau shared some of his memories with C News.
Derek Walcott's friend and longtime colleague Albert Laveau, who starred and directed in many of Walcott's plays, expressed how he felt to C News upon hearing of his death.
Well, the first thing came to me this morning was a line from one of his plays in which he says, the little boy Tijan talking about his mother, and he says, the day will come when they will put 2 gold coins on your eyes.
He said Sir Derek was always a determined person and challenged the notion that Trinidad and Tobago cannot produce anything.
But Walcott wrote that where nothing existed, everything was possible, which was a challenge to the people to create those institutions and whatever things that they felt we needed, that we should have, that was not created, that we should create. We are the new Adams, he said, in this paradise.
That led to the founding of the Trinidad Theatre Workshop, which he began in 1959 in Gillingham Avenue with Beryl McBurney. Mr. Laveau revealed another side of Mr. Walcott.
On some levels, Derek was such a clown, you know what I mean? You wouldn't imagine, he had me laughing the whole day, if he wanted to. He loved a joke. Anybody could come up with a joke, you know.
So Derek Walcott also mentored Rhapsody Group 3 Canal. The theatrics in their music still reflect a little of Sir Derek. Ian Rayson, C News.
And tributes have begun pouring in for the late Caribbean poet, playwright, dramatist and Nobel laureate. The Minister of Community Development, Nyan Gadsbert Dolly, said it's with great sadness to learn of the death of Sir Derek. She said he gave in his work a vision of ourselves as Caribbean people in a shared space, unique in the world, worthy of celebration. And Vice-Chancellor of the University of the West Indies, Professor Hilary Beckles, has extended condolences on Sir Derek's passing on behalf of the UWI community. Professor Beckles said Sir Derek was one of the intellects of the 20th century. Noting his achievements, Professor Beckles said his scholarly genius was first recognized while he was a student at UWI, Mona, Jamaica, and his first collection of poems was locally published while still a student. UWI Pro-Vice-Chancellor and St. Augustine Principal Professor Brian Copeland called him a true Caribbean man whose ties to Trinidad and Tobago in particular are both familial. Also extending condolences to the Walcott family is the Prime Minister, Dr. Keith Rowley, who noted that Walcott was a prolific writer whose creative works were strongly influenced by Caribbean culture and who also sought to share the West Indian experience with the world. Dr. Rowley went on to say, I am deeply saddened by his passing, but I am certain that his work, teachings and scholarship will continue to influence a new generation of theatre professionals, writers and poets.